So we're on to Abyss floor number 4. In this floor we'll be fighting Iseria. The challenge for this floor is to complete it without using any 5-star base units, which is no big deal, and to defeat the boss without triggering Outrage. Now the Outrage skill happens when 7 non-attack skills are used in the fight. Now Iseria uses 2 non-attack skills herself, so you're only allowed to use 4 non-attack skills throughout the entire fight to complete this condition. Also watch out for this healing buff. You need to have somebody to be able to strip that away or the fight will be very difficult to complete. I'm taking Adventurer Ras on this team. He is a pretty good unit for this. His S2 is a dual attack and he is our defense breaker. He has a 60% chance to defense break, though it feels like a whole lot less in this fight. I put a Rise of the Monarch artifact on him to give him a little bit extra survivability with the barrier, but it's not even leveled. You could run pretty much any artifact you want on Ras. I'm going to use Sinful Angelica. This Angelica is straight out of my Wyvern 13 comp, except I put Prophetic Candlestick on her. This will help keep her alive. It'll help cycle her skill around so she's able to re-up her her immortality anytime she needs. Kitty Clarissa is ideal for this fight. I'm running her without a necklace on purpose to get her gear store down, just to show that you don't need really hyper geared units for this. You want her to have at least 35% effectiveness. Her S1EE will help heal, and the Nostalgic Music Box is also a nice bonus because all of the buffs it grants are defensive buffs. And I'm going to use Zealot Carmen Rose. She's straight out of my Light Expedition team. I took off her pen set, removed her armor entirely just to bring her gear score down a little bit. Daydream Joker does work in the new Abyss, but it's at 50% power.
Clarissa wants to play. Meow. Don't give up.
So right out of the gate, Kitty Clarissa is going to activate, and you'll notice that the word trial appears on Iseria. That's our first step towards Outrage. I'm going to stall with Angelica because I don't want to trigger Outrage yet, or I don't want to trigger Outrage too early. Ras needs to land this defense break. If he does, then her S2 should push phase or get you very close to it. Didn't quite push phase for me, so I need to do one more hit on her. And now we've pushed into phase 2. She's going to cleanse herself and give herself a big fat barrier. Zealot Carmen Rose has a strip on her S3, so it's a good time to use that. If this strip fails, you can use Kitty Clarissa's S2 to strip. So far we've used 2 non-attack skills, one from my Kitty Clarissa and one from Iseria. I'm going to go ahead and stall some more with Angelica because I really want to be able to not trigger Outrage too early in this fight. Now this skill right here is terrible. It puts a 2-turn stun on any target it hits. I lucked out that it didn't stun me here. I was going to have to use Angelica's S3 to cleanse that stun, or Kitty Clarissa would have to go a turn around to cleanse that stun. Ideally it would have gone into my Angelica with her 200% effect resistance. She would have not been stunned. Since I was planning on using the S3 here to cleanse the stun anyway, I'll go ahead and use it just for sake of consistency on the run. And that gets us close to the second phase. Ras is going to burn his S2, and that pushes us into the third phase. Now this phase is just like the first one. She grants a barrier, but now she has that healing buff on there. So you really need Kitty Clarissa's S2 to strip.
This is the start. Meow. Get away. Meow.
It does strip, but you see the heal buff did go off, so she heals when you hit her, and then the barrier and the buff get stripped. But at least it's all gone, and I should be able to push the phase down. We are at 5 non-attack skills so far, I believe. And let's hope the stun goes into Angelica. It does. She should be able to resist the stun. If she didn't resist the stun, Kitty Clarissa would have to transform. The only real fail mechanic to this team is if that stun goes into your Zealot Carmen Rose and you've got no way to strip it. So we have successfully landed the second defense break, so this looks like it's going to be a pretty quick clear.
Clarissa wants to play. Meow, meow.
And there you have it. I know it looks kind of easy from this video, but I probably did this run about 9 times, waiting for Ras to actually defense break. I swear to God, you'd think his defense break was 3%. But I hope this video helped you complete the Abyss floor number 4, and if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe. Thank you.